Hey guys, it's Mary. With school being right around the corner for a lot of us, I thought I would hop on here and give you guys a heads up because I think the worst week of nursing school is that very first week. And here's a couple of reasons why. First off, you go into your first week of your semester in college thinking, oh, it's syllabus week, I'll just get to know my professors and my classmates and I won't have homework for the week, it's gonna be great. No, not in nursing school. When you get to class that first week, your professors will give you either a paper copy or a link to a syllabus, and they'll be like, okay, read over it tonight, we're gonna move on and get started because we have so much to learn in this semester that I can't spend 4-hour classes talking about a stupid syllabus. And so they start lecturing you on vocab you don't know, and they're going super fast because they truly do have a ton of material to go over. And so you're sitting there with your cute little planner. If you haven't watched my planner video, you should. You're sitting there with your planner wanting to put all of those test dates and clinical dates in your planner because, one, they don't give you your clinical schedule until the first day of school. Anyway, you're sitting there wanting to use your planner and fill it all in, and you can't focus on it because they're lecturing so dang fast. Not only are they lecturing super fast, but they're also talking about things like washing your hands and putting on gloves and things that seem like common sense, you know, like you don't really need to take notes. And then you get to your quiz or your test and you realize, holy crap, how did they make 10 different specific questions about hand washing that I don't know the answer to? Like, how is that even possible? Then you're trying to make sure you have all of your textbooks and all of your scrubs, and your professors don't really know how to work the internet half the time because they're retired nurses. And so you're trying to figure this all out, and you're stressed out and anxious, and you want to meet new people and make friends, but you really just need a nap at this point. And yeah, that is the first week of nursing school, or at least your first day. Moral of the story is that you're super overwhelmed, you're trying to be the perfect student, but that's already gone down the toilet because you were behind before you even got there. There were chapters you should have had read a week ago, and did they tell you? No. But there's light at the end of the tunnel. You will have time to go home and put those dates in your planner and feel like you're not a hot mess anymore. You'll also have time to go over those PowerPoints to make sure you're ready for those quizzes and those tests that are really in a week. It's crazy. You'll have a test the next day. And you will have time to meet your classmates and you'll find out that they're struggling too. Everyone is in the exact same boat, whether they've had healthcare experience before or whether they were a straight A student before going into the program. It doesn't matter. I was an amazing student before going into the program, and I got in there and I felt like the worst student ever because it took me a good month or two to get a routine down of studying and a good schedule that worked for me. And that's the case for everyone because that nursing schedule is just so different than normal college classes. And I'll be making a video on that next week for you guys, but it's okay. You will always have people that are struggling the exact same way you are, and they might have found some tips to make things easier, and you'll be able to share tips and tricks with each other and be able to vent to each other when you feel like dying. Another thing I like to remind new students is that your professors may seem super scary at first, but they're really just bringing the thunder. If you guys have seen Grey's Anatomy, there's an episode where Maggie Pierce is new to the hospital and she's trying to intimidate the residents so that she gains their respect. And I feel like the professors do that as well. They're really just trying to prepare you for the hard work that's ahead and convince you that you can't just slack off and get away with it. You have to be prepared to wake up at 3:45 in the morning for clinicals and be there on time and all that jazz. They're just trying to get you ready for the school year ahead. But when it comes down to it, they're ready to help you. They care about your success and they will answer your questions, even if they seem like a monster on the first day of school. Bottom line is that you guys are going to do great in nursing school. There are so many resources out there for student nurses, like your classmates, your professors, online resources like YouTube and Quizlet. There are so many people going through the same thing as you, and you may feel like you're so tired you don't know how your eyes are open in that moment, but those days will pass and you guys are going to be great nurses someday. I am so excited to go through this journey with you guys, and I hope that you subscribe, and I will see you guys next week.